Fabulous.
Hello and welcome to Garblag Games. We are live here on the Garblag Games YouTube channel. As usual, I have my phone ready down here just for comments and things. So if I'm looking down here, that's what I'm doing. Welcome.
That's good thinking. I might do the same thing.
Yes. I should have opened my can before we started, but here we go. Some beer for me. Keep me going. Hi Lance. Hi Fabius.
Hello.
Hi,
right, isn't
Fabulous
it?
Billy.
Fabulous
And
Billy.
Lance.
Hey Lance, how you doing? Good to see you. As usual, our standard messages, please don't forget to go and check out all our social media, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Links are in the video description already because I figured out how to do that now on a live stream.
Oh, get you.
Also support our friends of the channel, the Thornless Rose, who now have bundles on their website where you can get a dice tray, a book with a leather
Oh, they
cover,
finished doing all the Kickstarter
and dice stuffs. No, they're just other stuff.
They're in the process of
Cool.
sorting it out.
Sorting
I
it
did
out.
message
I
you.
keep
think
seeing
they said
pictures and I'm like, oh, my
like
stuff's
end
being
of
Egil,
October,
hello.
November.
Hi, Egil.
Yes, so they're getting on with the Kickstarter. That's all happening.
Can't wait for mine.
And going out. That's all really cool. We also have our friends at the Old World podcast who just recently released another actual play episode, and just before that, a little summary of their story so far, which is a lot of fun. And there's a little sneak reference in there to the Sansavinos
Oh, love it.
in our campaign. So you never know. We may have to do a little swap over, but Sansavinos. I know.
Sansavino.
Yeah.
No one can
And
do it like Simon.
Lance did that on their podcast.
Oh, really?
Yes, Lance.
Yeah. Which is great. I was listening to it in the car the other day, driving down the M1 behind a police car driving at 30 miles an hour, and all the traffic had to do 30 miles an hour. Anyway,
Oh, sorry, on the M1.
on the M1.
Wow.
Yes, that was fun. Which is national speed limit of 70.
I just
Anyway.
imagine, you know, there were two of them in the car, and he went,
Yeah.
Bob, watch this.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
going to
it.
do 30, and we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll play a game. Who's going to overtake us first?
Our other friend of the channel is Bjørn Felle, otherwise known as Mark, who stars in some of our shows. His terrifying retro electro. Sorry, let me get it right.
Terrifying
retro electro is fantastic. There's a link below where you can hear all his funky music. I really like his Space Invaders track. I think it's really cool.
And we've used some of his music on our shows.
We have. The Star Wars intro is from Bjørn Felle, so that's cool.
He did really good one for the Mothership one shot as well.
Yes.
For that as well.
Mothership.
The trailer.
Mothership, you say?
I did.
Oh, Leon. Interesting you should say that. Because, funnily enough, we're doing a Mothership one-shot. I know, you're surprised, aren't you? Did you know about this beforehand?
No,
Oh, look what I've got here. Look, 2 books that you could win by going over to our Mothership teaser trailer, liking, subscribing, and commenting with your favourite quote from the Alien movie franchise. We've had nearly 40 entries so far.
Odds are still pretty good then. Better than entering an asteroid field. Just saying.
Never tell me the odds. Sorry. We were getting
I mean,
all
that would
Star
have been
Wars
better
in
if
this.
it was an alien quote.
Yeah, that would be.
But that
That
was
would
still
be.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
How did I end
Yeah.
up
I
in
still
this chicken
enjoyed it.
shit out?
Yeah. Yes, we've got an event set up on the Facebook page where we're having little conversations about alien movies and
Stuff
which
like
one's their favourite, and to give you a bit of an update on what's going on. We're going to be putting a few more things in there because it's 3 weeks till that one shot, and we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be lots of fun. Mothership is a really cool sci-fi horror RPG. It's very the book is very stylish. There's a certain aesthetic to it, and the rules and the setting really evoke all those wonderful, horrible body horror things of films such as Alien, Blade Runner, Outland. There's a whole list of it.
See, I kind of want to play Escape the Dark Sector when that turns up, and then use the characters from that in Mothership.
That's a really good idea.
Because
and
the styles, so did I.
I kickstarted Escape the Dark Sector.
The
so.
Is that similar
feels
to
kind of the same.
Escape the Aliens in Outer Space?
No, it's
No.
similar to Escape the Dark Castle.
Yes.
That was it.
Which you
remember-
played.
Yes, I have.
Can you see that? No.
Which you played on the channel, and people can go and see our
Like that.
our little game of Escape the Dark Castle.
Cracking game. Recommend it.
It's a cracking game.
But yeah, I just thought it'd be really cool to play your characters in Escape the Dark Sector, and then assuming you survive, take them and put them into Mothership.
That's a really good idea.
Because you'd get a feel for how the characters play, just because it's almost got that kind of RPG-ish feel in the game. and then you could use them to go, right, well, I think my character's closest to this class.
Yeah.
And I just thought that'd be quite cool.
I'm very tempted to do a Mothership campaign next year once the new baby stuff has kind of settled down. Not that it will ever settle down, but once I have a bit more free time.
That's not true. It will in about 20-something years.
Yeah, you know, when they just need all the money. Anyway, you can also win a copy of Pound of Flesh, which is the latest expansion for Mothership RPG. This is both an adventure, but also a way to build space stations, because it's a story that's set on a space station when various events are going on, which I will be drawing a few things from for our game. So that's going to be really cool, and you can win both of those. You just have to go and comment on that video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, so that's going to be cool. I'm really looking forward to doing that. I've really enjoyed the first one that we did, and I'm going to redo the character documents for everyone.
Yeah, because Leon and I knowing each other's backgrounds would be a bit not so interesting.
Well,
or
I mean,
our secret agendas.
Yes, and the idea will be that there's stuff in your past that would be relevant now, but not in the last one, kind of thing. Yeah, so that's the idea.
Have you rewatched it yet?
No, not yet. I was going to wait till
closer,
just before Halloween, and then go bam, because then I'm kind of fresher in the mind of what happened.
I rewatched it the other day. Wish the air conditioner hadn't been on, but it's kind of cool.
No, it's spaceship background
That's
noise.
true. That's true. That's true.
Our story, and we're sticking with it.
But
our next spaceship might be a bit quieter because it's not the middle of 30-something
everybody,
degrees.
remember to like this video. Yes, like this video. Thank you, Nicholas Hurst. Thank you for your support, and thank you for joining us here live on the channel. We were just talking about Mothership and future games. Yes, because I'm taking a little hiatus while my wife bears me a second son. Yeah, the new level 0 goblin joins the horde, and we can. Yeah. Oh, blimey!
Does your wife watch this?
If she ever does, you are in so
If
much
she
trouble.
if she ever does, it's with the sound off, just to give me an extra view. You know, she's very good. She likes everything, which is great. She likes anything I post. She put a like on it, so she's great. But she'll just be like, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing, so I'm not even gonna, you know.
To be fair, we don't know half the time.
Done. Excellent. Cool. So one thing I am interested in doing in the next few weeks is to start thinking about next year.
Wow, that's like far away.
2020. It's not actually.
It is. I mean, it's more than like a week in the future.
But in terms of planning RPG campaigns,
you're responsible.
It's. I think you said you were going to do something.
I am, but that's kind of further.
Further away. Year 2025.
At some point, sometime.
And there are various systems that I think would be cool, current, or interesting to do. I'm very interested in running a Mothership campaign. I'm also interested in running a Zweihander campaign.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, in the Black Road, Black Road setting.
Yeah. I'm just going to have to train myself to say wrong though.
You should definitely.
I just keep wanting to say Zweihander.
Yes, I do need to. That's one of the things. I'm kind of a bit shotgun at the moment, and I'm trying lots of different things. Like I've been creating little random search charts for Mothership for like different containers on starships. Like the airlock,
like the ones they did in
supply
Only
locker.
War. They're amazing. You can find like a case of enough dress uniforms to fit a regiment, but they're sized for Ogrins. That's one of the random options, and it's just stuff like that. I think it's great.
Well, I've done the airlock supply locker.
Please tell me there are some like a really enormously sized dress uniforms.
No, there's a severed head still
Done
inside a space helmet. There's
Does
various other.
Drop out and thump on the floor when
I mean,
you pick it
that's
up.
up to the games master who's playing at the time. But
They said it'd be safe if he wore a helmet.
but he's not. But the thing is, he's not one of the crew.
Oh.
So who is he?
His head was fine.
You know, he's screaming in pain. You know, and various other things that I've put a thing on.
Yeah, but his head, other than the
Twitter
kind of
and the
neck
Patreon.
not being attached to anything other than that, is fine. So
Absolutely.
the helmet technically worked.
It kept his head pristine. Yeah.
Yeah. Small victories.
but I definitely need to develop Black Road. You're absolutely right, Leon. Done. We're interested in hearing from our viewers what games they would like us to play as well. We'll probably completely disregard it.
Wow, man, it's just
Wow.
time.
No, I'm joking. Just no, because the board's kind of open for 2020, so we want to start having a think. Still trying to get Leon to run a
Hopefully
game.
there'll be some One Ring.
The One Ring, yes. John is going to run the One Ring, and I saw on Cubicle 7's Facebook page that they're doing playtesting in their office of their new system. And they keep giving updates on different parts of the rules. So, and I try to share them when I catch them at the right time. Generally it's on a Thursday.
I wonder if we could mug Dan into running the new Age of Sigmar one when that comes out.
That would be interesting. Yeah, definitely.
I have no idea about the system at all, but
Although we're getting pretty Warhammer heavy then, aren't
it's
we?
true. It would be
There
a
are
new
lots
system.
of other games that we should... I'm tempted to run a Kids on Bikes, which is basically...
I feel like you stole my idea.
Oh, someone's
people.
here. Hang on.
There.
You guys talk to the viewers.
Hi, viewers.
Right. Do you think it would be amusing if our characters just gate crashed your random games?
I honestly
Doesn't matter
thought
what
you were
game.
about to launch into something and you did. But you seemed to stop and it's, oh no, we actually have stormed.
We are live.
We are live. Hello,
We are.
I'll get out of the way.
Unsuspicious
Hello.
box.
Oh, God. That's a manoeuvre backwards.
Liz Lacey to the left.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello.
As
Hello.
we all
Like
shuffle
that.
in. The spacious
Yeah.
studio. I'm going to sneak in.
Well, you know, there are a few of us in there, it's fine.
Yes. Oh,
There
Hang on.
are at least 6.
what could this be? Tonight we're filming episode 5 of Flint and Steel! That was probably a bit loud actually. Are you going to try the new... that's
The new what?
the new Cyberpunk.
Oh, I would be so up for playing that.
That is a really good idea. And there is currently a kind of playtest version, like a Cyberpunk Red.
Because I
It is,
may play the game to get me a bit in the mood for it. Because the new computer game looks really cool.
What was that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Sam brought toys. Sam brought toys.
Well, both really.
Yeah.
I did actually.
You right, John?
Oh, long day.
Long day.
Ready for the weekend, Johnny boy?
Yeah. I think. We played 2 games of Age of Sigmar yesterday.
Well, that's about as many as I've played ever, so
How did they go?
I'm nailing it.
I won the first one. Killed Gotrek.
Ooh.
Nailed him.
Don't say that in front of Roger.
I'm scoring in the
What,
grudge
and
book.
what army are you using?
I'm using Dark Elves,
Oh, okay.
which are now cities of Sigmar.
Oh, I've seen some of your Dark Elves on your
Instagram.
on your Insta.
Yes.
Yeah, very
They are-
cool.
They are all 2001 in vintage Dark Elf models.
Yes.
And yeah, I beat Loz first, and then the second game, Gotrek just killed everything.
Oh, really?
And at some point, you just gotta shrug and go, yeah,
That's what he's going to do.
not much I can do about that.
That's what it's built for, isn't it?
Slayer's gonna slay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Charge
I was going to
fire.
say.
my 20 Blackguard charged into him, and he killed every single one in one hit. Which made me
Wow.
sad.
The more I hear about Age of Sigmar, it's like,
OP.
yeah, it's
So
kind
they
of
ran
like,
in, they did 8 wounds to him, and I was like, yeah! And then he just went 20 models, elite of the Dark Elf army just went,
No, Gotrek is particularly broken by Age of Sigmar standards.
It's meant to be.
it's meant to
horrendous.
be,
Yeah.
but it's also meant to be more like we just come bash in the middle and kill each other kind of thing, rather than. No?
Not as much as it used to be.
Okay.
When it
Okay,
first came out,
cool.
it was a just mash in the middle, but now it's kind of they've added a lot more elements.
That's good.
It's a lot more subtlety.
Maybe we should play a skirmish game or a war game.
Warcry is very good.
Warcry. What
Warcry
about
is
some?
very
Would
good.
people like to see us play with miniatures in the studio? We do have. Is this going to work? I'm just going to flick.
Oh, he's gonna break it. Give him a
I'm
second.
going to break it. Here we go.
To see the rubbish
Whoa!
on the table.
Holy crap! Is that working?
Yes.
Ah.
There's a slight delay. Look,
Fabius
look,
Bard is
I'll
painting
remove my
Gotrek.
hands on my screen.
Oh
It
yeah.
wasn't that bad.
Yeah, about a
it's not-
second delay or so.
There you go. That's the Flint and Steel screen.
working.
I should switch back to the Garblag generic screen. But we do have now a battle mat camera
For reasons.
Which we
Oh,
can
there's
use.
a bit of
I'm-
a
so
delay.
Fabulous Bile said, "I'm painting up Death Guard while watching."
I think
Nice.
we're lagging.
For 40k or 30k.
No, there's always a delay on the stream. There's like a
right.
20-second delay.
You look very, very fine there.
Thank you, John. It's very kind of you.
No, so we're
What are you, his teacher?
semi ready for this tournament.
But we
We'll
could play
see.
Warcry here.
Yeah,
Would
you
we-
could definitely play Warcry there.
Would people like to play Warcry? Would people like to watch us play Warcry?
Haven't
I was
painted
kind of
my
asking
figures
our
yet.
viewers,
I've built
live
and
and
painted some.
after.
No one was surprised.
Well, if we played it on the channel, I would then buy a warband and paint it. That's-
Video is a little choppy.
Is it?
You're a little choppy.
It's not me.
It is a little bit
Is
choppy.
that a compliment?
It's not me.
Oh.
40k. Is anybody else on the thingy?
Nope.
It says excellent connection.
Probably just my
It,
phone.
it might be your my 4G's a bit choppy. People viewing now, tell us live, not after.
As
Is the
me.
video a bit choppy? How is it doing? We've actually changed some of the hardware around, and we have a different laptop that we're using for recording and streaming now, which allows us to get higher resolution video, which is great.
Decadent.
But let us know if that is making it slow down a little bit or be a bit jumpy. Okay, Lance said play some Mordheim.
Oh my god, I haven't played Mordheim in ages.
Wow, that would be awesome.
I've got Mordheim.
And
No one was
Fabulous
surprised.
Billy said Warcry would be great to see. Well, of course he would. Your name's Fabulous Billy.
Warcry is not 40k though, or 30.
No, but it's Warhammer. It's Warhammer related,
No,
isn't it?
it's a good game.
Yeah.
There's more
We could
than-
play Malifaux on the channel.
Yeah, I've got
Malifaux's
Malifaux.
pretty.
Yeah.
What
Malifaux.
about Imperial Assault?
Imperial Assault? Well, we've got a theory about that.
Do you have any rebels or
Is
is
the
everyone
theory-
Imperial?
Batman.
No.
Batman's a miniatures game.
There
I
is
mean,
a
yeah,
Batman
that
miniatures
was- that
game.
was quite
Leon's
cool.
got
I've got some Batman.
Yeah,
Leon's got
I've
Batman
I've
and
got
Malifaux,
warbands.
and I think this space here is about 3x3. That
Yeah.
and I've got a battle board over there.
Well, there's
That-
Matt's 3x3.
It is. I know. That's what I was being sarky.
I,
As an
I didn't get it.
approximation.
I didn't get it.
I was looking
like,
going,
it's about-
it's about 3x3.
Yeah, this is
I'm
three. This is a
not
three.
I just want to point out, I've got the wrong coins.
Oh, that was my fault.
The
find
video
that
is a
Sorry,
bit choppy.
I had a quick look and I thought they look flirty.
Okay.
See?
So the video is a bit
Yeah,
choppy.
pass those over,
That's
yeah.
good to know.
You
Hmm.
bloody-
Well,
I
it
don't
is
know
Yeah,
what's
as
yeah,
well.
quite.
that's
A
good,
bit
right?
choppy. It's putting dots in between his things. How's the audio? Is the audio okay? Even though the video's a bit choppy, does the audio sound okay?
Do you not have audio on your phone?
We should sing.
Well, yes, but
I
then it
don't-
get a good
would
measure
loop.
of the range.
We should sing, Leon. What do you want to sing? Should we do a round?
That
So-
cobalt heart
How
sneaking
badly
in
do you
again.
want to deafen our viewers?
I can
You have
sing.
never heard me sing. No, I meant me.
No, that was me. That was me deliberately saying. The audio's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the audio's
sounds
fine.
Okay, so it's the
that's
video.
so weird. We're watching this video. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're watching a
Okay,
video of us filming
Also,
it.
what I haven't
Ah.
said is that the Mothership episode is going to be live for now.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting a bit worried about it.
It'll be
Because
fine.
normally we only do a little bit of live where we're just chatting and not actually role playing.
Mainly
Well,
because
it's
we
okay,
can't be
'cause
trusted.
we did a
And by
precursor
we, I
to
mean-
it on Tuesday, where we all got things happened.
What happened?
we were totally not playing Alien in Dark Heresy.
Yes.
Did you
was
You
see
great.
also managed to
It was
pause the
great.
video for the first time ever.
Well, I
We
just
did.
pressed the pause button.
Where's the pause button?
Why did we pause the video?
Like usually, it would be there next to the start recording, and then next to the recording.
Oh,
it
because we're
has a
streaming at
pause.
the moment.
But yeah, it
Okay,
doesn't
right.
have it
I
on the
didn't.
stream.
See, I'm quite far away from the laptop here.
Because when
so
I was doing
I
the
can't
building
really see it.
ones, I
Yes.
had my camera here and my laptop here, and I was just like, I need a drink. Pause, go and get a drink, come back, and make sure. All you have to do is make sure that nothing on the screen is moving,
Yes.
and then no one can tell the difference anyway.
It's brilliant.
So obviously, I sat there and did it all in one go, and it
Yes.
took 5 minutes, and I did it like this.
really fast.
Yep.
They're great, those. But I can send you the PDF for World Saving Fighting Tournament if you wanted a thinking light one shot. I like that. A thinking light one shot.
World-saving fighting tournament.
That
That sounds like Dragon Ball Z.
Live? What's the worst that can happen? Audio's good. Audio's okay. Yeah. So so the audio is working. It's the video. I think it's because we're trying to do 1080p and streaming. I think I may have to factor the cameras down, but we will check that out again another time. So
We should do, Pete, is come to Warhammer World and video our games.
What, watching a combined Sylvaneth Dark Elf list get pounded 5 times?
They'd like do a vlog. This is me at Warhammer World.
This is Roger and John.
when
Look, they
are
lost
you
again.
going to Warhammer World?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well, hey, if you take some clips of
You could
stuff,
come watch
you
us
could-
get ruined.
Are you? Is
You
it
can always
actually
take
like
some-
a tag team thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a doubles tournament.
However, Roger,
Leon's interested now. He's got a lizard man on.
I was reading the
There's
rules,
people.
and we treat each other as one army, which means I can cast spells at you, and I took a heal spell. Oh yeah,
So he can heal you.
Excellent.
excellent.
You'll be like
Even
a
though-
surgeon.
Isn't he Dark Elves?
He's Dark Elves.
Dark Elves
And
using
you're Wood Elves.
No elves.
Yeah,
You're Wood Elves.
Yeah,
Sylvaneth.
There's no elves.
yeah.
They're the best bit of the old Wood Elf army, i.e. no elves.
Didn't all the elves just grow bark? Isn't that the
No,
story?
like treatment and
No,
dryads and stuff.
no elves.
They did, but not Roger's one.
It's called elves now, anyway.
Ale.
And-
Yeah, they put an
and-
A on the front of
and
the
the-
word elf.
Ale.
In the
Where are
books,
these ales
I'm an
going?
ale.
in the books, Gotrek gets very confused about that.
No, he doesn't. He just goes, nah. Every
He
time
gets
they
very
go.
Gotrek gets very confused. The best part, by the way, about the new Gotrek and Felix book.
Haven't
this
listened
isn't
to it
spoiler.
yet.
This isn't a spoiler at all. But it's got Flesh Eater Courts in it. And of course, Flesh Eater Courts are the new Bretonians. Which on the tabletop doesn't really come across, but in the books it really comes across.
Okay.
Because they do a few chapters from the point of view of the Flesh Eater Courts.
Do they all have outrageous French accents?
And they're
What,
all
you mean like
they're all
Sergeo?
like they're all riding steeds and they're noble, and he's got a queen who is beautiful, and he's like no.
But they're actually.
But they're actually slavering monsters.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
one of his generals
'Cause
comes up and goes,
the-
"Sir, I saw something weird. It looked like some of our men were feasting upon the dead." And he goes, "Don't be absurd." And his man goes, "Oh, of course not, sire. I must be drunk."
But the models are like
Yeah.
big
They're
ghouls,
horrible
ghouls
ghouls.
with wings.
But in their heads, they're Bretonians.
Yeah, that doesn't really come across.
It-
It's
yeah,
a-
in the books though,
It's
it
a kind
comes
of
across really
A
well.
fun curse,
Yeah.
as fun as that can be.
No, I think they should make the models look more like dead knights. And
Oh,
You
things.
mean
okay.
like Simon's army?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole
exactly.
point is they're mad. They're all mad, aren't they? They're Bretonians
Sure.
basically.
Yeah. They all got ghoulified.
Bretonians are mad.
Yeah. But it's just it comes
Well,
across
we know
so
we've got Sir Gael, haven't we?
because they obviously think they're the good guys. So like, we will kill these rebels. Ah.
I would like it if the law was, though, that absolutely every other race couldn't tell any difference between them now and them as Bretonians.
Oh, right.
Just like, have they changed?
Yeah.
I think they're the same.
Yeah.
Harsh.
Bit cheesy. Right.
Tasty.
Okay. So, anyway, I think we'll probably end our live stream as the video's a little bit choppy and we need to get on with a bit of Flint and Steel. So, thank you very much for joining us. We will see you
What was
at the
that?
weekend for episode 5 of Flint and Steel. Don't forget to go and check out the Mothership teaser trailer so you can win these 2 fantastic little books.
Not the ones that he's been manhandling.
Not these ones. Yeah, you wouldn't want those.
Shiny new ones.
I've been drooling on them.
Shiny book, shiny books.
What?
No,
Say it.
no,
Okay.
you won't appreciate it.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Lars been like nibbling on
Fine.
the edges.
Anyway, see what I have to put up with. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you soon on Flint
Garblag
and
Games.
Steel. Well, oh yeah, that one as well. Why not? Cool.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Uh,